Hello everybody, I'm Rusty Peace. This is Railsplitters on the mic, and today I'm talking with Lincoln Memorial University head women's lacrosse coach Caitlyn Corace. Coach, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Coach, big week ahead. You've got 4 straight road games, but 3 of them are this week. And obviously it's going to be a very, very tough stretch for the Lady Railsplitters in opening the 2020 schedule.
It is, but it's something that we've got to be prepared for March and April when we have, back-to-back games 2-3 times a week. So we're just trying to hit the ground running.
This is a team that has a lot of returners from a year ago. You've got 5 seniors that I see on the roster, 5 juniors, 10 sophomores, so a lot of underclassmen and 4 incoming freshmen. This is a team, for practical purposes, that is still very young.
Yeah, it is. We're trying to put all the pieces together, and but I think our returners have done a good job with our underclassmen of bringing them along, and having that big sophomore class with the year under their belt has helped, and we're going to see a lot of maybe different faces on the field.
How has off-season conditioning and preseason gone for you and your team?
We've had Coach DeSanto now since last spring. I think it's about a year of having him. So the girls came in this fall ready to go. We added agilities to our, off-season regimen. So working on that quickness and things like that. So I think the girls are ready, a little bit quicker, a little bit stronger, and they're ready to go.
12-6 last year, 5-3 in the SAC, 5-3 at home, 7-2 on the road. Most teams don't play as well on the road in various sports, not just lacrosse, but it seems like your team almost loves to go on the road and play.
Yeah, well, they love a road trip, but, I think just because we have to adapt so much, and the girls really do a good job of getting into a routine when we're at our away trips. So I think, if we can kind of transfer that over to some of our home games, hopefully we'll have success this year.
I'll put you on the spot a little bit here. In terms of your coaching styles and you personally, how have you changed since your first year at the helm of the Lady Railsplitter program?
It's just, we've had different makeup of the team each year and trying to really build, and that's a big part of my philosophy, is building each year and kind of elevating everything that we do. So obviously that first year is going to be a lot different than this year. So it's just about building, and we have different goals each year. We set different goals, and teams in the past have had we've had different things we've had to focus on compared to from year to year. So it's just kind of honing in on what we need to focus on to be successful, and being able to put it out there on the field.
Chemistry in 2019 was an intricate part of your success. With so many returners and so much more experience now under your belt, it's got to be even better this year.
Yeah, it is. The juniors and seniors and even sophomores know what it's like to go to the conference tournament, make it to those final 4 teams in the conference, and they want to push further because they know, what it takes.
Lee University, your first opponent. We'll go back to the schedule now. Obviously, just a short road trip down I-75 in Cleveland, Tennessee. You're going to follow that up with Barton over in North Carolina, and then move quickly over to Mount Olive, which is not so far away. If you will, individually, break down each one of those and tell us what we can expect from them from a competitor standpoint.
I think it's going to be a challenge this week. Lee has really, come along. They started a little bit after us, so they're in their 3rd or 4th year of their program, so they're getting better every year. So I think that's a good opening game for us to kind of see what we're about, because they have a game under their belt as well. They played this past weekend, and this will be our first game. So we'll kind of see where we're at, and then we head over to Barton and Mount Olive, and same thing. Barton's a newer program, but they'll have a game or 2 under their belt before they see us, and then Mount Olive is annually a competitive team in the Conference Carolinas. So it's going to be, I think, a tough matchup, and we'll see if we're up to the challenge.